Hi guys, it's Janine. Today is Wednesday, September 29th, and I'm here for my weekly weigh-in. I weighed myself yesterday, and I'm back down to my lowest. I haven't made any progress in 3 weeks. When I get my period, it makes my weight go up 2 weeks in a row. It takes about 10 days for me to lose all of the water weight that I gain from having my period. So I lost it finally, and I'm back down to 284. And I haven't lost any weight in 3 weeks, like I mentioned, and I am frustrated. I'm still tracking everything I eat on Tap and Track, a iPhone app, and I'm making good choices for breakfast. I'm eating protein and high fiber bread. I'm eating Jimmy Dean Delight sandwiches, which are really good, and I'm having those. I'll have Activia yogurt during the day, an apple with peanut butter. I've been eating lean cuisines for lunch. Cheese sticks for snacks. That's really it. And then I eat like a lean protein and a vegetable for dinner. So I'm really not going crazy. I have no idea. I have no idea what the problem is. That's not true. I take that back. I know what the problem is. The problem is that I have had 2 restrictive surgeries back to back, and my metabolism is fried. So there's nothing I can do about that. I'm going to lose extremely slowly, and I'm looking forward to my appointment with Dr. Pomp December 6th or December 5th. I don't remember. I will be seeing him and discussing with him the second half of my duodenal switch. I'm going to try to move it up. I'm hoping for February or March instead of waiting for May. And I am not willing to wait a full year before I make progress. I've had enough. You know, a lot of people don't understand how being obese, not just overweight, but particularly super morbidly obese, affects your life. I have, you know, spurts of depression that not even the best therapist in the universe could pull me out of. I'm on 3 medications for depression. I'm on Wellbutrin, Prozac, and Abilify. And I still, even on all 3 of those medicines, I'm still experiencing depression. That shouldn't be. But, you know, my body is so big that it reacts to medication differently. And my depression is so severe that, you know, I don't think there's enough medicine in the world to fix it. Also, physically, I'm 31 years old. I went to the orthopedist last week. I have bursitis. I'm 31. And I have bursitis. Are you kidding me? I am way too young to have bursitis. But I do. Because I'm carrying all this excess weight on my hips. And it's killing my joints. It's killing my joints. He gave me a shot in the hip, and hopefully he said give it 3 weeks, and if it doesn't get better within 3 weeks to call him, and then he wants to do an MRI on my hip to see if there's any problems that he's not seeing on an x-ray. But I'm still hurting. The pain is still there, and it got a little bit better, but you know, it's not getting 100% better because, hello, I'm fat. How much better could it really get? So it's just frustrating, and it affects everything. It affects God, it affects my relationships with other people. It affects my drive at work. It affects my ambition. It affects my schoolwork. It affects how I interact with my family. It's just, you know, obesity is a disease, and not enough people recognize that fact. And I'll get off my soapbox now. I'm done. That's really it. I've been shopping like a crazy person and eating a lot more frequently because my depression has been pretty bad recently. Winter is coming and I have severe seasonal depression. Even though I love fall, I am dreading the winter. So I've been shopping and eating to make myself feel better. And yes, I'm talking about this with my therapist because I should not be doing both of these things, but whatever. And that's pretty much it. So nothing major. My weight hasn't gone down, and I'm still tracking everything I eat. I think I'm doing well. I think I'm on track. I'm not pigging out on candy. It's starting to sink into my brain that high sugar foods make me sick, and I can't eat them. It's starting to kick in. I stopped buying candy, particularly it's Halloween season, and there's candy all over the place in supermarkets and drugstores, and I avoided buying candy a number of times in the past 2 weeks because it makes me sick. And a couple of weeks ago, I couldn't have said that. A couple weeks ago, I would have bought the candy and made myself sick. But I haven't done that yet. Yet. I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm going to use the noodle, and I think I'm not going to buy the candy. I think I'm going to use my brain and realize that it makes me sick. Don't eat it. That's the end of it. So, I'm doing okay. That's it. I will do another update next week because I do not have my period next week. Please, everybody, pray for me that I lose some weight, and I hope I do better next week because I need to get out of the stuck feeling that I feel, and I need to stop shopping. I need motivation other than shopping because my family is giving me a hard time about it because every day I come home and there's a package for me. So, you know, I'm shopping like a crazy person. Alright, I'm done. You guys have a fantastic day. Take care of yourselves. I love you to death, and I will talk to you next week. Bye.